All right, sports fans, welcome to Over 50. This is my tournament challenge bracket video. I'm going to post my bracket or let you see what my picks are. So if you want to try to get a feel for how to fill out your bracket, you're free to use some of my insight. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. That would help me out. Like, share, comment down below, and let's just go ahead and get started. So obviously out here in the West, taking Gonzaga. I'm going to take Penny Hardaway's Memphis team. That could be really close. New Mexico State, they can play, but I don't think they have enough for UConn. And I think Vermont causes Arkansas to have an early exit. That's just a feeling I get. You never know which Alabama team is going to show up, but I think whichever one shows up will be able to handle Rutgers and Notre Dame. Texas Tech, their defense is just too much for Montana State, and I think their defense is going to be too much for a lot of people. Michigan State, Davidson. I like Davidson in this, honestly. And Duke and Cal State Fullerton. We're going Duke. I'm going to pick Duke to advance over Davidson. Texas Tech will take care of Alabama, and UConn is going to get Vermont. Sliding up here, Gonzaga, they will take care of Memphis. So now we're into the Sweet 16. We've got Gonzaga and UConn. The Zags get that one. Texas Tech knocks off Duke. We have Gonzaga and Texas Tech. And here's where I'm probably going to shock a lot of people, but I got Texas Tech advancing over Gonzaga. All right, so we'll just go ahead and slide over here to the South region since it's here. Arizona gets by Wright State and Bryant. It's not really much of a game. I've got TCU. They've been playing really good ball lately. Jamie Dixon's got that team focused. I've got TCU. I've got a weak Houston team over UAB. Illinois and Chattanooga. Chattanooga's got one player, Silvio D'Souza. He used to be a Kansas Jayhawk. So he's got some tournament experience, but I don't think it's enough to get past Illinois. Slide down to the bottom of the bracket, Colorado State, Michigan. I think this is where Michigan bows out. I don't see a Cinderella story here. That's what some people are calling them. Can't believe people say Michigan's a Cinderella story, but that's just me. Tennessee over Longwood. Sister Jean and Loyola Chicago gets it done. And Villanova, with their being the best free throw shooting team in the nation, that's going to come into play. And later on in the tournament, but they're going to take care of Delaware. Loyola Chicago, momentum is going to be stopped quickly by Villanova. Tennessee takes Colorado State. Illinois and Arizona. TCU just doesn't have enough to match Arizona. Illinois doesn't have enough to match Arizona either, so Arizona advances. And then down here, Tennessee, Villanova. That free throw shooting for Villanova, it's good, but Tennessee has way better guard play, so I've got Tennessee moving on. And then Tennessee, Arizona. Arizona's just got too much for Tennessee, so Arizona moves on. All right, down here, let's go ahead and take care of the East. Baylor and Norfolk State. Norfolk State has made some noise in the tournament as a 15 before, not this time. North Carolina, Marquette. We go with the Tar Heels, St. Mary's, and Indiana. Indiana's going to get a rude awakening, I think. They're not going to have an easy time like they did with Wyoming. And while I like the Zips, this is a interesting upset to try to pick. I don't think you pick it here. Texas is in a downward spiral. I just can't. I can't trust Texas. I'm not going to. I'm a Big 12 fan, but I just can't trust them. Purdue takes care of Yale. It's not going to be easy, but they get it done. I like the Dons of San Francisco. They're playing well. Kentucky takes care of St. Peter's. Kentucky takes care of San Francisco. If Kentucky could win this whole thing if they play free, if they play loose. But if they just start, standing around and all that type of stuff, they're going to get beat. But I like them there. Virginia Tech could pull it off here. I just don't feel it. St. Mary's, UCLA. It'll be an quick ending for St. Mary's. So those West Coast teams from the West Coast Conference teams, St. Mary's and San Francisco, they're going to be done. Baylor gets by North Carolina, but here's where Baylor doesn't. get by. They don't get by UCLA, and Kentucky advances, and Kentucky will beat UCLA. And finally, we have the Midwest region. Kansas over Texas Southern. Yes, I know I'm a Jayhawks fan. I'm going to be a little biased here. You'll probably see that in this, but I'm going with the way I feel. Gosh, I like Creighton here. I think they're going to be able to handle the defense of San Diego State. Richmond's not an upset that I'm going to pick here. I do like the best 3-point shooting team in the field, in the nation, South Dakota State. I like the Jackrabbits. Iowa State, they'd be lucky if they could score enough points to equal room temperature. I know LSU is in turmoil with losing their coach, but that's going to happen. I like the idea of picking Colgate here because they're the second best 3-point shooting team. But I think Wisconsin is going to find a way to get that done. I don't think they're going to fall victim there. Miami takes UCLA or USC, University of Spoiled Children, and Auburn. All right, so Auburn, Miami, Auburn moves. Wisconsin, LSU, Wisconsin. This is, man, I'm going to probably get myself in trouble here. I want to pick South Dakota State because I think they can go on a run here. I think they can do it. So that's just the feeling I get. I think they're going to be able to shoot their way in a close one with Iowa, and Kansas gets by Creighton. Kansas will defend the 3-point line because they will have seen South Dakota State shooting it and shooting it well. If the Jackrabbits get this far, Kansas is going to know that they got to be out there and they've got to defend and keep the shooters from getting the ball. And, Kansas. I like Wisconsin, and I like Kansas to beat Wisconsin. And so now we come up, and here we are with our Final Four. Texas Tech, Kentucky. I like Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech can handle Kentucky. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a close game. And yes, I know I'm very biased. I told you that from the beginning. I like Kansas. So I like an all Big 12 national championship game with Kansas taking it with a score of 85-81. And that's my projection. So I hope you found this interesting. Please comment, share, subscribe. Subscriptions really help me out, and enjoy March Madness because it's really, really close. We're almost there. Tomorrow, the madness truly begins. Later.